Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we are back for another week of Destiny 2. Probably what I would call a tamer week in the grand scheme of things. Next week we'll definitely be busier with a new quest coming to us. We've got also Shattered Throne, of course, always returning. We've got one more thing to cross off that checklist, but also this weekend we've got the demo for Anthem, which is going to be the VIP demo, so that's the first weekend. I'll definitely be checking that one out, and I'm definitely going to be working on covering Anthem for you guys. And then Division 2 is definitely starting to drop some information as well, so I will try to keep up with all three of these games, which seems like it could be an insane challenge, but I will do my best to try and get you guys content on potentially all three. So stay tuned to the channel if you guys are interested in any of those games. I will be trying to cover them all. But it is Destiny 2, a new week, January 22nd, so let's jump into it. So starting with your Flashpoint, we've got Mars, actually, which usually works for many of you guys, whether you're farming weapon frames in Core Terminus, whether you're looking to do Escalation Protocol. Mars is a decent planet. Remember, for your Flashpoint, make sure you do your Heroic Adventure. It's usually going to give you, I swear every planet is different, but somewhere in the realm of like 20, 30, 35%, it's usually a good chunk, so it doesn't take that long. It usually knocks it out pretty quickly. Public events are not going to be as common, but this Lost Sector Core Terminus, you can farm it very quickly. I put up a video of how you can actually do that if you were farming for like the Pulse Rifle frame, for example. May not be the fastest, but I would say it's right there neck and neck with Aphelios Rest for some of those primary weapon frames, so definitely a good one you can farm quickly. If you are going to run Escalation Protocol, your weapon this week is going to be the Sniper Rifle, and that is it. So only Sniper Rifle this week, if you guys are looking to add that or complete your collection for a magnitude of reasons. For the Vanguard and your Heroic Adventures, Story Missions, and Strikes, we've got Solar Singe all week long. We've got Brawler today. Wednesday will be Heavyweight, and Thursday will be Grenadier, and the rotation will continue. So if you guys want to know anything on a certain day, check the description down below. I will have that out there for you guys to look at. Solar Singe will be all week. I usually don't do the debuffs just because we all kind of have to deal with them anyway. Remember, Grounded, just don't jump today, and then we'll see what tomorrow is. For your Nightfalls this week, we have a Garden World, and that one is going to be on Mercury, and the exclusive there is the exotic ship, the Universal Wavefunction. Then we've got Savathun's Song with the exotic Duty Bound, and that is an auto rifle. And then Will of the Thousands. This is probably the first video I'll get out when it comes to solo Nightfalls, maybe today or tomorrow. That'll be the one I'm working on because that's the last thing I need for my high scores. And unfortunately, the Strike exclusive here is a Transmat effect, and you kind of come in as actually Zal himself. So not the best Strike exclusives this week, per se. Duty Bound, I mean, it is an auto rifle, but auto rifle's not that great, and it doesn't have year 2 perks on it, so nothing quite has been updated there. Kind of wish they would put some of that stuff in. But look for my Nightfall solo videos. If you guys are having issues finding a group for a Nightfall, I will try and get at least one Nightfall solo guide up there for you guys to help you get the 100k and at least just a completion either way, hopefully as a solo. That will help you guys finish it out. For Crucible this week, back to another tame week. Iron Banner is done, so we've got Showdown, all-out team warfare, revive a defeated teammate to steal back the point from your opponents. So, you know, just a normal playlist in here, kind of similar to Clash, but revives will actually matter. If you guys are working on competitive or quick play, or just working on some Valor, you know, spend some time on one of these playlists. At least get your 5 matches for the week for your powerful gear if you guys are still trying to level up to that max cap of 650. Gambit, your curse is going to be in that medium level, so it's growing but not the strongest curse. So you'll have somewhat of a better chance to see the, the Ascendant Primeval, the Meatball, but it's not going to be the most common. That will be next week when pretty much all the insanity is going on. But let's check a couple of the vendors here at the Traveler, and then we'll, of course, check the Dreaming City and Tangled Shore and wrap this thing up for you guys. So to Tess with the Eververse inventory first. Alright, Guardian, Tess has her usual wares. First, the Prismatic Matrix. We've got the S'mores emote, so if you are looking for that one, you might have a chance to get that one, depending on how much you've got before. Always a fun emote to, set the marshmallow on fire. Actually, it looks pretty cool. We've also got the Suros Ornament, Suros Chrome, so if you want this thing completely shiny, I actually kind of like the black and chrome. It's like brushed nickel, so I wouldn't even call that as shiny, but I really kind of like the look of that brushed nickel Suros. We've got boots for the Hunter, we've got the Titan chest, and the Warlock boots for your set pieces for Black Armory. We've got the No Turning Back ornament here, so kind of a cool look. Definitely one of the new ornaments from Black Armory. I'm not sure that's going to be effective arrow tip, but, what are you going to do? And then, of course, a couple sparrows, a ship, and then the Oh Snap emote. So that's definitely got a bit of sass in that emote. Nothing too crazy. We do have a new box, Form Given Function bundle. This one is going to be the Suros Chrome Ornament. You've got 3 etched engrams, and of course the Past Unearthed Transmat effect from kind of the Black Armory tomb type situation it looks like. So not entirely sure where that one comes from, but it is Black Armory, so one of the newer ones for sure. Down here we've got the Let's Chat. Kind of always a classic one, the Captain America Let's Chat emote. Always a good one. And then we've also got the Dancy Dance. That literally sounds like a phrase I would say, Dancy Dance, but overall just have a good time throwing down. A couple ships and sparrows. You've got the Sanctum Plate Shell. This is going to be Banshee's favorite, so increased telemetry on all things. Vanguard Scanner, so increased faction consumables, and Crucible Scanner. Pretty general use shell, but any of the ones with experience or, Omni telemetry, so you can find, caches on pretty much all planets I would find better. So cool looking shell, kind of like the see-through effect, but honestly the perks on it, not probably my favorite. Got the ornament for Skyburner's Oath. This is Callus Promised. Almost changes the full look of the gun. I like how the look of this thing is. Unfortunately, I mean, if you got it, you got it, but it's still just an ornament. Now, the Queenbreaker ornament, the Kingmaker, this is new. I don't know if I've even seen this one yet. That looks kind of awesome, actually. So if you like the Queenbreaker, and I'm going to try and not mess this up, the Kingmaker ornament makes this thing look insanely different. So definitely one of these to pick up if you've got some Bright Dust left over. That's probably one of the coolest ones I've seen in a while. Other than that, make sure you guys do pick up your Rise to the Challenge bounty so you keep getting those prismatic facets. You do cap out at 3, so I've got 2. So in the event you do get a third one, that's the point where you need to start spending them so you don't actually miss out on that cap. Let's go check Ada 1 real quick and see what her frames are for this week, because I don't think any other vendors are going to change too much. So Ada has 3 frames this week. She's got the Sniper Rifle, which will be the Tatara Gaze. We've got the Auto Rifle, which is the Ringing Nail. And then the Machine Gun, again, which is going to be the Hammerhead. Priorities for me would probably be Hammerhead. If you're still looking for a good roll, that'd probably be number 1. Tatara Gaze can be pretty powerful with the right rolls, and then Auto Rifle after that, just because Auto Rifles are not in a beastly spot. If you get some good rolls on this thing, I think you can get Feeding Frenzy, Rampage. You can get some decent rolls on this one for sure, but Feeding Frenzy, Rampage on Machine Gun will definitely put some work in. So my priority would be Machine Gun, Sniper Rifle, and Auto Rifle. But again, if you already have something decent on these others, the preferences are yours. If you guys are looking for guides to farm these, I will see if there's anything that makes them substantially different, and if there's anything that helps, like, a good place to farm the Machine Gun, I might post that one up, because I usually do that on the Leviathan. It's a pretty reasonable place to do it, so I'll see if I can find some of the best farming methods and get another video up for you guys on some of these different options. Again, you do need 7 daily bounties to knock out one of these ballistic slogs, and then of course 2 ignitions for Forging the Future to get your other ballistic slog. You only get 2 ballistic slogs per character, so if you do have multiple characters, you could farm more. So keep that in mind. If you got multiple characters, you could go for that third option, but if you do want to spend some time farming 1 or 2, just kind of focus on those. That's really up to you. Remember, these augmented weapons are, take anything like, say it's Crucible or Dreaming City, for example, is going to be a Dreaming City drop. It's just in that third column is going to have an extra perk option. They will both be random rolled, so you could get something really good, or for me, I've had crap luck with all these. So that's really up to you guys. And also remember, if you have the Black Armory schematics and mod components, try and buy your 1 Black Armory mod for the day. I got Radar Booster, which is probably the worst one. The Forge Polymer, this is one, when you finish a forge, if you're looking for armor to be at a high level and you have enough of these schematics, buy one of these and do it when you're doing a powerful frame. Don't hold me to this, but my brother said if you're doing a powerful frame, when you do this, he actually got like a 650 piece of armor. And then later on, if he was doing just one of the normal frames, like a repeat, he was getting that lower level. So if you do this with one of your first ones, you might actually get that higher level piece of armor if you're looking for a set. And then again, remember, if you get that Obsidian Accelerator, don't try and put it into your gear. It'll like get rid of it. Bring it into 801 here, turn it into Obsidian Radiance, and that'll give you that damage bonus for those forge weapons in the forge itself. So that's pretty much it for Ada. Let's go to the Tangled Shore and wrap this up in the Dreaming City. So to Spider next. Spider this week has the Wanted Bounty of Silent Fang. That one is actually going to be on the in the EDZ, so pretty reasonable one to do. Changes which lost sector is on every day, but if you're looking for powerful gear, if you're looking for the shotgun from Spider, these are definitely good ones to make sure you knock out. Also, if you need enhancement cores, remember, all these bottom 6 bounties will get you enhancement cores. The top ones don't, just legendary gear, but these bottom ones will give you those enhancement cores, so it's a way to farm them. If you're just really low or looking for a place to get a couple, you can definitely get those. If you do have a decent amount of shards, make sure you try and get your 1 core a day. I only spend the 10. I don't like when it goes to 20 or 40. It gets to be excessive. I mean, I have plenty of shards, but again, you could buy some, but I just try not to waste them. And again, if you're looking for bounties for Icora and just want to knock out a few quick ones, there's usually a pretty couple quick, easy ones to do here. These aren't quite as easy as some weeks, but even just go out and defeat 35 Fallen, that'll take you like 3 minutes. So just go out there, shoot everything in Thieves Landing, and you're probably done with this one. So there's some quick bounties here if you need them. Finally, let's go to Petra and wrap this thing up. All right, Guardians, so Petra Venge is back in, this time, in the Devilian Mist, so she's actually right here at this front landing zone, which is nice. We've got the Oracle Engine mission this week, your 8 daily bounties for your powerful gear, and your Ascendant Challenge. You guys know I will definitely be knocking Ascendant Challenge out as my, second video up for you guys after I have a bite to eat. Daily bounties this week aren't too bad. You got patrols, public events, enemies defeated at the well, lost in the Strand, so go just knock out Aphelios Rest. And then, of course, challenges the Shattered Fine Toland, so if you guys are going to do the Ascendant Challenge, pick this one up before you do, at least within the next 24 hours, and you guys can get a quick daily bounty done when you jump in there. But that pretty much wraps up the weekly reset, guys. I will be working on probably the Ascendant Challenge next, and then probably Will of the Thousands for a Nightfall, and then potentially working on some Anthem content for you guys before the demo this weekend. So, all in all, the growth has been awesome. We broke 31.5 this weekend, so keep the subs going. If you guys haven't looked me up on Twitter before, hit me up there. Trying to break 1,000 followers on Twitter. Just be kind of a nice number to hit, because I do post kind of what's going on and keep up with all the news stuff on there. I do live streams, so if you guys haven't followed me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Ebontis. You guys can follow me there, hit notifications. You guys will know when I go live, whether I'm working on, a video for a Nightfall or just hanging out with you guys, farming some powerful weapon frames. Who knows? But if you guys haven't subbed here, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will keep the content coming to you guys. Anthem is around the corner, the Division. We've got the Curse going to its strongest next week, so I've got more Shattered Throne. I'll be working again on that solo Flawless thing again. And then on top of that, we'll be working on also the Quest for the Last Word and many other things. So if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like down below. Leave a comment if you just want to say, hey, have a question about anything, or just suggestions for anybody out there in the world. But you guys have been awesome lately. Keep the support going. And thank you guys. So have yourselves an awesome day. You guys know where to find me on all the platforms. And enjoy your weekend Destiny. And if you're playing the Anthem beta, I might see you in there. So have a good one, and I'll see you soon.